it's Olivia here, aka Story Minded, and this is another book recommendation video. I've finally finished this amazing novel called The Forgetting Time by Sharon Guskin. It was an absolutely beautiful story. It was filled with mystery and a lot of psychological elements. And if I just show you and read you the blurb, because obviously I don't want to create any spoilers. So Noah is a little boy who knows things he shouldn't and remembers things he should have forgotten. Because as well as being a 4-year-old called Noah, he remembers being a 9-year-old called Tommy. He remembers his house, his family, his mother, and now he wants to go home. 2 boys, 2 mothers, 1 unforgettable story. And, I mean, even let's just start with my talking about the cover. I mean, this is beautiful. Like, it looks like the lights are on, but I thought this was such a cool effect. When you open it, it goes dark. So if you actually angle it away, the lights go off. And I thought, like, that was just a really cool cover. I fell in love with all of the characters. And they all felt really well-rounded and well-developed. Noah is hilarious. Like, he's just such a mysterious sort of character when you first meet him, and the stuff he says, a 4-year-old shouldn't know the words he comes out with, and he's just so perceptive for his age. And he has, you find out very quickly that he has this massive water phobia, and he keeps having night terrors, and his mother Janie is sort of forced to try and work out what is wrong with her son, and she keeps taking him to all these different psychologists trying to find out what is wrong before she meets Dr. Anderson, who's another lovely character who absolutely breaks your heart. And oh, the ending, it's really bittersweet. It's like it's better for other characters and not so good for the other ones, but it sort of all wraps up nicely, and I feel like the ending does sort of suit the book. But I don't want to make any major spoilers, but it's really cool if you do get this book, or at least I think this is the only edition that's out. It's Sharon's debut, and oh, honestly, when you read the author notes at the back and like the acknowledgements and the amount of research she did to write this book and what she was inspired by, it's really cool, because when I was reading this, I genuinely felt like there is some reality to this. It's quite a, it's got a very spiritual nature to this book, but if you're not really into that sort of thing, don't let it put you off, because for other people it will just be a really good psychological book. And that was another thing I loved about it, the tone, like the change of tone. Like, you go from this thriller sort of really quite almost sinister in the beginning to like something really isn't right here to you know, just this really poignant and like bittersweet tone. And it's a really lovely novel. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's definitely contemporary. It's definitely not magic. Well, I guess it depends how you interpret it. It's not really I guess you could say it has an element of magic realism, but it depends what your beliefs are, and it depends how you take this book. But it's definitely contemporary, because it's in just an everyday, normal, modern time setting, and it's just brilliant. I loved it. So I'm not sure what I'm going to read next. I haven't decided yet. I don't know if I'm going to go for a non-fiction one. There's like one that my nan and granddad gave me ages ago, bless them, about horses, so I might go for a non-fiction one of that. Or I might read another one of my fiction ones. I've got so many books. I'm not going to lie, I've got so many books. And I've done 712 more things to write about, but I'll probably film that another day. I've been entering lots of writing competitions, and I'm still hunting for a job. No luck on that front yet, so I've got a lot to do. But yeah, I really, really recommend this book. If you want to read something different, if you want, well, I wouldn't call it a light-hearted novel. There's light-hearted moments, but if you're just looking for something different, I can't recommend it enough. But anyway, if you've listened to this, thank you, and I hope to see you in another video.